Hello and welcome. Today, I'm Dr. Rahul Kashyap. Today, we have a special treat. We have one of the high school students who have been our GRSP alumni. Welcome, Sadhna.
Hi. Uh,
Sadhna, why don't you introduce yourself quickly, where you are for our audience?
Hi, my name is Sadhana Suresh Kumar. I'm a freshman, going to be a sophomore this upcoming fall, 2025. I go to High School South, and yeah.
Fantastic. Sadhna, you are one of the few first high school students which we took in our program as a mentee through GRSP 6 month long program. Do you want to share your experience? How was it? What is the program if you have to describe it to prospective candidates or scholars?
Yeah, so GRSP is a wonderful program for students who really don't know what they want to do regarding research. And I feel like it was a great way for me to learn about the field of research. As someone who's interested in medicine, I knew that I wanted to do something regarding research or something regarding like the medical field, but I just wasn't sure because in school there's not this opportunity for us. There's not like a class we can take to learn about research. So this was an amazing out of school extracurricular program, which at first I was hesitant because I was a ninth grader and everyone else was, so advanced in their field and they already knew what they were going to do. But all I knew was that I was interested in medicine. I didn't know anything. I was like, I didn't even know there was an opportunity like this. And when I first started, it was definitely a little intimidating and scary. But then throughout the process, which I will talk about later, I've learned many things regarding research and the field of medicine.
Fantastic. Sadhna, share with us what's special about this program? What was the things you liked in the program?
So, first of all, I really liked that GRSP has a bunch of mentors and then mentees. And so the mentors, there's obviously Dr. Kashyap and there's many other doctors. And the thing that I really liked about GRSP particularly is that GRSP is international. There are people who you're going to be engaging with that are from the US, from Dubai, from India. There's so many. It's GRSP is international and you get to work and talk with people who are interested in the same things that you are. And that's what I really enjoyed about it. And I just really like the comfortable space that you're in. There was never a time where I was like reluctant to ask questions or collaborate with people. It was always just this open space. And I feel like all the mentors, all the people I've worked with, my peers have always been open to only helping you. And there's never like a space for, negativity. And I feel like they all strive for the same thing, and that is to spread research internationally, which I really, really respect and admire.
Thank you for sharing that. I know that you're still working on publishing your manuscript, but if you want to share that how you came up with an idea and what you worked on it.
So, my project that I'm currently working on to publish is about dementia and music therapy. And this was a field of interest for me because I still volunteer and play the violin for senior citizens who have dementia and Alzheimer's. And this was a topic that I was interested in because my grandfather was diagnosed with dementia. And after volunteering there, I had a couple questions on how my playing really affects them or if it really helps them in any way. So then I came up with the topic of analyzing TikTok videos and how the internet, which, social media is such a big impact on today's society. So I really wanted to know like how the public perceive how dementia is seen through music therapy. And so I picked up the idea. I talked to Dr. Kashyap with it. I first saw if there were any articles that were already published on this, and fortunately there weren't. So I picked up this topic, and it was something that I really wanted to do and pursue. And I feel like that is what's so um, interesting about research is it's that if you do a topic that you're passionate about, I feel like it's very inspiring to see the outcomes and the results and how different people view the same topic as you. And I just feel like it was an amazing experience to, from the beginning where I tried to pick up the topic to where I am right now, from analyzing the TikTok videos, collaborating with my peers on rating the videos, on how accurate they were. I feel like the whole process was just so interesting and just so rewarding.
Absolutely. Share with us that what was the biggest learning in this process, or what was the main pain point for you coming from a minimal research background?
Yeah. So, first of all, I feel like without the guidance of the mentors, I wouldn't have advanced to the place I am right now. Um, First, I feel like the most painful process was for me. Obviously, we learn about the different types of research that you'll learn if you join GRSP. There's multiple social media projects. There's TikTok analysis, Twitter analysis. There's so many different projects that you can work on. And I feel like for me, when I was analyzing my TikTok videos, I feel like collaborating with other people was definitely something that, you learn. And I feel like this GRSP definitely sets you up to communicate, organize, and really work with people that you're not comfortable working with. So when I was conflict resolving, as you do when you analyze the same video as someone. I feel like that was definitely a painful process because if there was conflict, you would have to resolve it with the other person and you would have to come to a consensus. And I feel like that was the most, difficult part because there was like three people working on the same video and trying to figure out what was the right rating so that it could be analyzable when we're putting it through a scale.
I'm glad that you clarified that it was the rating of the video conflict, not the conflict between the team members, for that matter. So, what is your next steps now? You've finished the program, you're doing it. What are you gonna do next? Where are you gonna take this, the project you did?
Yeah, so obviously this summer I'm going to be working towards publishing my manuscript. I'm right now I'm working towards finishing my abstract, which is just like a short summary of what you've found. And I really look forward to using these skills. And the thing about GRSP is that they set you up for further projects that you can do. I mean, from where I started and where I am right now, there's definitely a huge, huge learning curve and learning process that I've learned. I've learned so many different things. I've learned how to, first of all, pick a research topic, which type of research you want to do. And I'd also like to add that before enrolling in GRSP, I didn't know that there was even an opportunity to do research online. I feel like the perceived research that everyone thinks is just clinical research, in a lab where like there's four people working towards, finding out which bacteria is safe to use in a drug. But that's not really the case. There are way more different research opportunities you can do, and I feel like it's such a such an amazing process trying to see where you're like on where you can collaborate online with multiple different people. And right now, I feel like the skills I have, I can mentor, I can maybe after I publish this article, I can even pick up another topic I'm passionate about and pursue that. And then I'll be way more confident. And I feel like I have the skills to, pursue another research article and so on and so forth. So, yeah.
Fantastic. So, for my final question, or one of the final questions, is that what advice you will give it to the high school students and or their parents who are watching it today? What advice you'll have for them?
So, my big piece of advice is that never be afraid to, try something you're afraid of. I was so scared the first meeting I joined because there were so many people who were way advanced and they knew what they wanted to do. And I feel like starting it and seeing all their projects and how I was struggling to even pick a topic, I was just so scared. But I feel like definitely if this is something you want to do and put your time for, I feel like GRSP is an amazing opportunity for people who are just trying to find what they're interested in. And I feel like if you are interested in the field of medicine and you want to give it the time and effort, I feel like GRSP is a wonderful place for you to begin and then, advance all throughout your high school years and, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sadhna. Really appreciate your time and then sharing your thoughts with the audience. I'm hoping that those who are listening to today, they join GRSP, but at least like and subscribe our channel and then follow us. And when we drop some of these new videos, you'll be alerted about it. Thank you, Sadhna, once again.
Thank you.